Tum, 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 tum. All right. You already know who this is. It's your boy Mukhtar. Well, for the people who don't know who I am, for the people who know me, well, appreciate for knowing me again. I don't know what to say. All right, let me stop. That sounded a little sassy as hell. Welcome. Season 6, episode 9. Season 6, episode 9. Season 6, episode 9. For the people here, self-supporting and loving and showing and caring. Your loving, caring, and support is noted. It's indubitably seen. Even if it's 2 to 3 of y'all. I appreciate the love and support. So, again, welcome back to Plethora of Stories. It's your boy Mukhtar. In today's episode, we are going to explore and dive in a dynamic duo of change and love. Embracing change and love. That's what we're going to do today. All right? Where we explore life's twists and turns through the lenses of human experiences and emotions. So, change is a constant companion on life's journey and nudging us as people, guiding us to evolve, adapt. But when change does happen, most of the time it interacts with love, caring for somebody else most of the time. As one listener shared, me myself personally, I hate people who do things in the next relationship that they won't do in the current. It just shows that you never really cared enough about that person to meet them halfway to where they wanted to be met. I will repeat because some of us, tend to be a little slow. I hate people who do things in the next relationship that they can't do in the current. It just shows that you really never cared enough for that person to meet them halfway. With that being said, when we are in a relationship especially, we know, we hear, we ignore what the other person wants from us. They constantly, we might call it nagging, annoying. What other words that's negative that you associate with? But people always say what they want to, what they got going on and how they are treated or felt in a relationship. But we tend to ignore it. And that's why I said I personally hate, disagree with people who do the exact same things that they could have done in this current relationship for the next person. So when you see somebody doing the exact same things that you wanted for the next person, it's not you that you weren't special. It's not you that you were in the type of way. It's just that they realize that they messed up. They want to do the same things over there. It's weird, but they rather go do over there so they don't lose that person than compared to what could have they just done this exact same thing in the current one, which itself requires a sense of maturity most of us don't have. These words speak to the importance of authenticity and commitment in navigating change within relationships. True growth requires sincerity and willingness to meet our loved ones halfway, honoring their needs and desires. So imagine a parent who learns to communicate openly with their children, creating a deeper bond on trust and understanding, or a partner who steps out of their comfort zone to support the loved one's dreams, embracing change for the sake of their relationship. Imagine that. Just imagine. Love serves as a catalyst for a change, inspiring us to become better versions of ourselves. better people, better than yesterday, better than 5 minutes ago, for the ones that we hold dear, for the ones that we care about, for the ones that we love. It is the driving force behind our willingness to adapt, grow, evolve, strengthening our connections to bind people together, to get people closer, to make things, less misunderstanding, less miscommunicativeness. That was not a word, but it is today. Everything you say is a word, I guess. But the point is, we have to be open-minded. We have to be listening. We have to have the sense of level of maturity to learn how to communicate effectively, to understand what the other person wants from us or what we want from them, vice versa. Not one person desire for change to keep a certain somebody is the same as the other person. Sometimes we'll be caught up in our own little world to the point where that we don't even realize what we're doing. We're just thinking by doing the bare minimum, ignoring what the other person is saying, is enough. Sometimes the annoying of that person, sometimes the what's the word I just used earlier? The nagging of that person is their way of communicating. Is there other ways? Probably. But that's their way of communicating. If you're willing to calm down and not meet them where they at, temper wise, and pay attention and listen. And this goes for any sort of relationship, not just, romance kind of way. Because I will say it again, I hate people who would do things for the next relationship that they wouldn't do in the current one. It just shows that you never really cared about that person enough to meet them where they wanted to be met. But life is full of surprises. I'm just telling y'all based on things that I've seen, read, things that, day to day. Not a child no more, so there's been a lot of experiences in life. And that's why we're here. We're talking about things. Every episode is different, and every episode is engaging than the last. And that's why we're here. The internet is the information highway, they say. So, as we journey with our lives, ever-changing landscapes, ever-changing challenges, whatever moments we have a little W's, let's celebrate the stories of resilience, growth, and transformation that emerged when we open our heart to change for the ones that we care about. That's the big one right there. Showing by change, let me be clear. I'm not talking about change who you are, the kind of person you are, the way you move, the way you talk. No, none of that. We're just saying to change the things that the other person dislikes about you, to change the things that the other person finds uncomfortable. There's always, that about you, especially if roles were reversed. You would either want that person to get their shit together, or you're gonna bounce. Just matter of fact, and this just plain simple. So, by change, I'm not saying you become a dummy. I don't really need to explain that. I mean, if I had to, and I did that. So, life is full of experiences. Life is full of challenges. Nothing is easy. Nothing is ever simple. But it just matter of having an open mind with the willingness to get off your comfort zone, to try something new, to make something work. In that note, I could ramble all day. It is called Plethora of Stories. Many stories to tell. many topics to talk about. But we're not going to do that. Let's stick to the script. All right. Welcome one more time. Thankful you listen, you learn. Don't be those people who do things for the next relationship that they wouldn't do for for the current relationship they're in. That just shows that you never really care for that said person. For you to pay attention enough to see the things that they complain about, they cry about, they be annoying about. Don't be that person. All right. For the explanation, in change and love. Until next episode. Y'all make sure y'all cherish every moment that you have with somebody before it's too late. All right, it's your boy Mukhtar. Thank you for listening to another episode of Plethora of Story. Take it easy. I don't know what that was.